Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Minnesota Twins discussion video. That's right, it's a discussion video. This is one of the videos that I said I had planned for you guys, and it's kind of an interesting one. So we have gone through the first full month of 2019 for MLB, and, well, we're on to May. It's going to be May, as they say, and, well, we got a tough month ahead of us. So this is a preview of this month, how I think we're going to do, some of the pitching matchups that we're looking forward to, some of the big series, and all of that information. So we're going to just jump right into it. We're going to start with Houston. So Houston, it's the transition between April and May, but we've done okay, right? So I mentioned in the series preview, throw the Verlander game out the window. Let's get one of the two in the middle, and then take the last game, go out with the split. Well, we won against Verlander. We lost against Cole. It's time for that win in the second two games, or in the middle part of the two games. We need to get that win tonight and start off May on the right note. Perez is 3-0 this year. We're going up against McHugh, whatever. And it's okay. So here we go. This is really important for us. Not only, we can take the loss. That's fine. That doesn't hurt us as long as we get the win tomorrow with Barrios. But to take the series would be absolutely huge against Houston, right? We know their lineup is one of the best, if not the best, in baseball outside of maybe the Dodgers, Milwaukee, and maybe the Rays. This is top 5 teams right here going up against each other, and it's huge. It's going to be a huge series if we can pull out the first 2 games in May. 1, that sets us up for a great May against good teams, and 2, we win a series. I think we become the second best team in baseball again, outside of St. Louis and obviously the Astros. And really, it helps us see what we can do against good teams. So we took the series split so far. We need the next 2 games, but 1 is absolutely important. Perez is 3-0, like I mentioned. He's definitely capable of getting a win if he does, what he's been doing in the past. He doesn't need to outperform McHugh. All he has to do is compete and get through 5-6 innings. Let our bullpen do some work. We haven't really used a bunch of our normal bullpen guys the last couple of days. May, Hildenberger, Rogers, all those guys were used in the first game or before, so we definitely have them available. It could be an easy win for us tonight if we play it smart, get a couple more hits. Obviously, our bullpen has been fine, but our bats have not been the best lately in the last 3 games, so it's going to be a tough challenge, but tonight is definitely winnable going into tomorrow night. Now let's go to the Yankees series. The Yankees are next, then Toronto. Those are both away. Then Detroit, L.A., Seattle, back to L.A., Chicago White Sox, Milwaukee, and then Tampa Bay rounds out the month of May. So let's talk about the Yankees. Right now it looks like it's going to be Gibson, Odorizzi, Pineda. That's scary because we don't have our ace on the mound. Obviously, Barrios is our ace. We need him when we can, but Odorizzi's been doing okay. Very, very good, actually. Gibson's been solid. Pineda struggled. So here's what I think. If we can take 2 of the 3 games against the Yankees, that would be absolutely incredible. Obviously, if we win the 2 versus Houston to start off this month, win the next 2, lose with Pineda, that's another 4-game winning streak. And if we could take 4 out of 5 every single time, that'd be incredible. But realistically, I think we'll take 1 against the Yankees. It's either going to be Gibson or Odorizzi. One of the 2 will show up. The other one, I have a feeling, will just kind of be average like he maybe has been. Both of them have been streaky. Like we know, Odorizzi has come off 3 amazing starts. Gibson's had 2 good starts in a row, but the earlier starts were struggling. They were struggling. Now, that could have been with the weather and all that stuff too, but, hey, if we can get 1 of the 2, that'd be fantastic. Pineda, he's either going to struggle or he's going to do great. We all know that. He's been struggling the last couple of games, but hey, maybe against New York he has a chance, his old team. Maybe he'll come out and, have some fire, but I realistically don't think that that's going to be a win just because of how Pineda's been performing, and it's his old team. They probably know how he pitches. So I'm going to chalk up that one as a loss, but if we can take 2 with Gibby and Odorizzi on the mound, that'd be fantastic, but we need 1 of them. So right now, I'll realistically go 3-2 to start off the month. Toronto, Stroman versus Perez. That's going to be a great matchup depending on how Perez does today. But I will give Perez the first loss of the season. Maybe he doesn't get the loss, but I think Stroman could get the win. The first game in Toronto. The second two, I think we can win. With Barrios on the mound, that should be a W. And not that Perez is a bad pitcher. I definitely think he has a chance, but Stroman's had a great year to start off 2019 with, so I think he's got the upper edge there. But Barrios is good. Gibson, again, depending on how he does against the Yankees, I think he could have a solid performance. I think we could take 2 of 3 in Toronto this time. Toronto's maybe got our number, but you know what? If we drop one to Stroman, take one with Barrios, we can go ahead and win the rubber match. So now we are 5 and 3? 5 and 3, I think. Detroit, honestly, I think we could sweep them. That's a must. Those are must-win games. At least take 3 of the 4. If not, sweep them. That should be pretty easy. Barrios is on the mound. Odorizzi on the mound. The only person we're not getting is Perez. I think we'll do fine. Even if we drop the game with Pineda. Even if we say Pineda loses the rest of May, I think we'll do okay. If that's the game we lose, obviously, things happen. That's just a hypothetical. But to take 3 of 4 in Detroit would be huge. The Angels at home, we do not get Barrios again. Though that's going to be tough. But the Angels have been struggling a little bit, so I think we could win 2 of the 3 games there. Seattle, that's going to be a big series. I think we can split against Seattle. I think we can split against Tampa Bay and split against Milwaukee. Those are going to be the big series because they're 4 games, right? 3 games are big, right? Obviously, there's going to be a winner and a loser there. And the pitchers don't go out this far. That's why I'm just kind of speculating at this point. But Seattle. In Seattle, it's going to be tough. Late games going out to Seattle. If we could take 2 with Perez is the first starter. And that's the last game that they have. Perez could get a win. Barrios will get a win. He'll be the second pitcher then if we, keep things going. Those 2 guys can get a win. That'd be fantastic. Split the series versus Seattle. We stay out west with LA. Again, one of the 2 games, maybe that'd be fine. Or one of the 3 games, I should say. Sweep Chicago. That's another big one that we're going to need to sweep Chicago and sweep Detroit. That's 7 games. That'd be huge. And then to tie Milwaukee and tie the Rays. So what would that put us at? Let me go ahead and look. So we take the 2 in Houston tonight, or even we'll just say we split. We split in Houston. We take 1 in New York, lose 3. So we're 3-2 or 2-3. Take 2 in Toronto. 2 in Toronto. There we go. So we're 5-3. Sweep Detroit, 9-3. Take 2 in LA. Let's just see. I think we can win 20 games this month. I'll just put that out there. 20 games in the month of May. That would put us at about 20 and 9? 20 and 9. Even if we win 18. 18 to 20 games in the month of May. I think that is entirely doable. We'd go about 18 and 10, 20 and 8, about that range. We have a tough schedule. This is by far our toughest month. No joke. This is our toughest month. And if we can pull out 17, 18, 20 wins, we're going to be sitting pretty. Cleveland has got an easier schedule this month with Miami. They've played a couple more division rivals than we do this month. But to get out front of these good teams, like I said, Milwaukee, Tampa Bay, Seattle, Toronto's got our number, and New York, if we can even split those games, take a couple, get out of town with a win. A 1-0 win is all we need. That's what we did in Houston, right? To win 18 to 20 games. Should keep us at the top of the division. I don't think Cleveland will do much better. Even with their easier schedule, they're not the team they used to be. They're still good. That's who we're competing for in the division. But, hey, it's going to be tough. But to take 18 to 20 games, I think, is entirely doable. Especially, like I said, going through those couple of matchups for the next 2 weeks. The probable pitchers, I'm saying, with us on schedule, we don't go up against a lot of their good guys, right? I mean, if you look at the Yankees series, they got Paxton, which Paxton is not their ace. That's not Severino. Happ and German, Guillermo. Dude, those are not their top guys. We don't face Sabathia and we don't play Severino. So that helps us, right? We don't get Odorizzi, but they don't get Severino. It balances out. And then, you look at Toronto. Yeah, they get their ace in Stroman, but then we get our ace in Barrios. It goes back to back. Not that Detroit is very good. LA is not very good. Seattle, I don't know their pitchers, so I guess I can't see them. But again, they're going to be fine. They're going to be tough, but they're not. We have an upper edge if our pitchers are good, right? If our pitchers are like Barrios and Perez have been, if Odorizzi stays hot, that's a solid team right there. And the matchups are definitely favorable to get 18 to 20 wins. So that's enough talking for me in this video, though. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think the month of May looks like for us. Like I said, 18 to 20 games I think would be an easy goal for us to hit. We did well. It's basically repeating in April, and in April we played the Phillies, Kansas City at Kansas City, Detroit, Cleveland, and Houston. So, it's very comparable to how we played, or who we played in the month of April, and then now we head into May. Another tough month, but this is about as tough as it gets. So, if we can get through this one, I think we'll be okay. 18 to 20 games. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And that's all I got for you today. We'll see you next time tonight for another game review.